Good to have you all back. We're just outside Whiterun. I was just taking in the scenery. Damn, this is a beautiful mod pack. Right, let's carry on and have a little chinwag with the old Whiterun guard.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Official business, you say? Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid. I could persuade him. Say about there's news from Helgen. I could bribe him, intimidate him. I'll try this.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Does that always work?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Oh. He's determined for a fellow that, you know, had to just be told the news. There we go. Oh my goodness.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
This is
but we must
something.
have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
The Battlemorn and the Greymane fight.
Job, but don't
good.
expect a miracle.
Okay, let's talk to Adrian here.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Do you work the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
I am a complete stranger. You gave me your best work of art, and I just walked through the city gates. Adrian, I don't get it. I'd like to armor my horse. I guess horses can get armor with either the anniversary edition or a mod. I'm not sure which. Hey! Talk about wanting my attention. What can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say
Was that
we're
like
prosperous
flirting with me or
enough.
what?
Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Don't forget to check. I don't claim to be... Take a look.
Okay, she has quite a bit. Quite a bit. You have to, I'm guessing crafting feathers is slightly different to like Highgraven feathers. She's got restoration, a hunting bow, shock damage. Anything else? A necklace of resist magic for only 1,100 gold. No, that's half of what I've got right now. I know my head kind of covers it, but I have about 2,400 gold if you can't see. What's the moonstone look like? Oh, that's cool. That's what steel looks like. An iron ingot. Oh, shiny. Well, I suppose I could maybe sell her stuff. Maybe I have stuff to sell. Maybe I have nothing to sell. That's another way that.
Thanks for the business.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
Need something?
Here you go. The gift of charity has been added. Hey there.
Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world's gone mad, I say.
Yes.
Who's this? Citizen.
Well,
Who was that?
make it quick. Yes.
Wow, after what you just did there, make it quick. By the way, I also got this quest, Delayed Burial. Apparently there's a strange jester near the Lorius' farm on the road north of Whiterun. It would seem he's transporting a coffin in a cart, but one of the wheels is broken off. Might be worth investigating. Okay. Have a look-see. There's Bridget.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Who's this? Who are you?
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I can take over his position someday.
Okay, there's a few places here. There's general goods. The cauldron. Another beggar. And the bannered mare. Okay. I will go through each of them.
Bits
Soon.
and baubles for sale. All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Who is it? Who's the best?
I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jordasker. The Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Holds. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns.
I love the little battle between these ones. The battle-borns!
Don't even get me started on that lot. Huh, they put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, they've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor between them. Grey Mane. Huh, now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got history.
Fair
You
enough.
take care of yourself now.
Anaruf?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wild. Take a look.
Maybe you can get rid of some of the ones that I'm carrying. Because I am carrying a lot. And that's not to take into account my companion. Some of these have no value. I didn't realize that some had no value. That was silly of me. And now we've got loads of those. Yeah,
Good hunting.
we'll be fine. Citizen Carletta.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh.
What if I talk to him?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
You get a lot of attention from men?
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
No worries.
Remember,
So we've got to talk to someone. Already that was for here. Oh, okay, everyone's talking to me so... They're so nice and great. I'm getting meat from that? That's class. Is that just like through the ground? Oh, it is. Just wander in there. Okay, let's go see who's in here.
Thank you.
Let me know
No,
if you need
please.
anything, or take a
Hold
seat by
your
the
applause.
fire, and I'll
One
send
more
someone
song.
over.
What say you? Yeah? All right then. Now. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from Old Roar.
Nah,
If it's a
go
lady
stop
you're
him.
looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
What do you do around here?
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Fair enough. Bard's College. Where do you learn to play?
There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
Womanizer. Can I make a request?
Sure. What can I do for you?
Ragnar the Red or Age of Aggression? Right. Well,
I'm a bard by
you
trade.
need to leave
Perhaps
Carlotta alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
Okay, so I can either persuade, gold, or leave her alone or else. I'll persuade. She's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
Maybe you're right.
Speech
I guess I
increase.
just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again.
Carlotta. Ah.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Oh, he took that like a champ. I'll give him that. What's down here? Oh, like a sort of hot bath.
I tried applying for part-time work at one of the Battleborn farms. I figured they must pay well. Still haven't heard back from Alfeld.
Hormir is, he's funny. I gotta Gotta hand it to him. It gives for humorous conversation. Gorn would have been something else too, so, you know, we'll swap up companions after maybe an episode or two with them. We'll see how things go.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Well, Hulda, any rumours?
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Fair enough. Any other ones?
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Give me the... Well, where can I learn magic?
Magic is for the weak.
Okay.
Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
What do you got for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Okay.
Need anything else? Just
Who are
let
you?
me know.
Another curious mind.
Argus.
Come to Argus to find the answers to all life's riddles.
Okay, I was just wondering why you were at the bar.
Why does any man seek the comforts of a bottle? Because he's a fool who believes in the lies it spins. So, what is it you want to know? The answer to life's most difficult questions. Or perhaps its
What are
most
you doing that
fundamental
for?
ones. They say I knew them all. Well, the truth is...
Is he still talking to me, I wonder?
one does.
Or is this like...
No one knows what the next life holds. No one knows how to make love stay.
Oh my days. That's just ominous, creepy, and fantastic at the same time.
How are we doing over here?
Just loads of patrons here. Oh, Elduin?
If you're looking for the court wizard, I'm not him. Farengar is the one you want. If you wish to speak with him, you'll find him somewhere in the general direction of boredom. Now,
What is going on with this
there's
with this dude?
invention called wine that requires my immediate attention.
If I wanted to speak to a court wizard, I go to Dragon's Reach.
So you just want a wizard? You've still come to the wrong place. Walk outside, make a left, and tell Bjorlum you want to go to Winterhold. I'll be making my own trip to the bottom of a bottle, where I plan on staying for the conceivable future.
Yes, wine's good. Now, kindly shut your mouth. I have questions to ask. Some is good, but it can vary. I would say that in real life.
Really? Are you a wine expert by chance? In my youth, I once thought West Wales wine was the finest drink ever conceived. Imagine my embarrassment when I tasted my first vintage. This is why natives of the Isle look down upon those born on foreign shores.
May I ask your name?
My name is Elduin. I've
Elduin,
come to Whiterun for the Skyforge and for Farengar.
You seem to have a session with wine.
I don't see that as a negative. My Nord friends often chide me for neglecting the rich history of Skyrim, as if I was ignorant.
The drunk guy is just making
They
this
say,
scene like...
No, Elder, there's more to Skyrim than just alto and spiced wine. And I tell them, yes, yes, I know all about your windmills and bards and 12 different words for coal. I only care about the
12
wine.
different words for coal? Why the Skyforge in Farengar?
Yorland allows me to use his magical forge to craft jewelry. I use the enchanting table at Dragon's Reach to raise their value. Then I turn them around and sell them to Farengar, and he always buys them. I've never met a man so obsessed with necklaces. He says their enchantments are valuable. I think he likes to wear them. Maybe tomorrow I'll enchant him a dress to go along with it.
What else can you tell me about wine besides drinking it?
When it comes to examining wine, I'm still just a novice, although I have picked up the basics.
Such as?
Well, supposedly the color can tell you the wine's provenance, as well as the conditions it was developed in, serving as an indicator of how it will taste.
Ooh.
Wine tasting is apparently all about discovery, yet I've discovered that I enjoy drinking wine more than I enjoy tasting it. So let the nobles sniff and swirl their goblets. I prefer to swallow my wine like a common rube.
You Brit, a good vintage is wasted. You can still drink wine after you've tasted it. You and me both.
I like how you agree with the things I say. Why aren't there more of you?
Okay. Not every day I meet a mage who can work the forge.
I don't really understand it myself. There should be more of me. It seems to me smithing and enchanting are two complementary skills. I can only assume it has to do with the stigma that comes with being a blacksmith.
What stigma?
They say to wield a hammer, you must be as dull as an anvil and as strong as an ox. As if stupidity were a prerequisite for the craft. Although I have heard warriors talk of such things, they say the person who thinks too much on the battlefield lacks focus. In battle, having an empty mind certainly makes you more decisive, but the forge is not something that requires you to act swiftly. But I do like the notion of intelligence being a weakness.
I like to think of him as like some sort of Thalmor spy that's listening in on me. Why's that?
There are far too many mages who thumb their noses at common folk, as if worth was defined by the size of one's skull. Alchemists invented wine, farmers harvest the grapes, and smiths provide the tools. So, to me, each is worth more than all the mages in Winterhold.
That will change if and when I join the college.
We are still talking about my interpretation of worth, are we not? So far, you haven't been at all useful to me. We really need to rectify that. 1 bottle and a fresh loaf of bread ought to do it. Better make it 2, to be sure.
1 bottle and a fresh loaf. Can I bring that to her? I don't know. Where do you gather souls for enchanting? Oh.
Yes.
What is it?
Where do you gather souls for enchanting?
Caves are the best place to find packs of wolves, or bears, sometimes even trolls. Unfortunately, by myself, they provide a bit of a challenge. There used to be 3 other mages in my faction, a motley bunch to be sure. A Khajiit, a Redguard, a Nord, and myself.
Why 4?
4 mages can be a formidable party, especially when their talents complement each other. As a result, I can afford to make mistakes. Mistakes like trading our last healing potion for a flask of wine. Not a problem when the Redguard was there to restore my wounds. Thankfully, the one talent I do have serves me well. It turns out most feral beasts in Skyrim are susceptible to fire.
What happened to your companions?
Victim to the squalls of battle, I'm afraid. It matters not if you are a novice or an archmage. All it takes is a single misstep. The Khajiit was first. We all knew it'd be him. Then our numbers were 3. Next came the Redguard, then the Nord, and soon only I remained.
Tell me about the Khajiit.
The Khajiit, Razan, was what we call a scroll mage. Not an ounce of magical talent, but one who desperately wanted to cast spells. Where he got the scrolls, he never said. I thought he stole them, but he just as easily could have spent his share of the boon. It's not as if I ever saw him at the inn, or anywhere else for that matter. He was a paranoid cat as well, with a nose for things that didn't exist, always convinced there was a spy lurking around the corner. He should have been wary of his dealer. He purchased a bad batch of flame cloaks that ended up burning him alive.
What happened to the Redguard?
Sarasa was brash and bold, and my kind of woman. Too brash for her own good, though. She wanted to trap grand souls instead of common ones. The most plentiful source of grand souls are mammoths. The most common place to find mammoths are giant camps. It was a short-sighted idea. We ended up wasting all our profits on magica potions, provided we even survived. Sarasa didn't. Giants are quite protective of their big furry cheese factories.
Big furry cheese factories. And how did the Nord die?
Well, at that point it was just the 2 of us. Razan wasn't particularly missed, but Sarasa was our healer. Einar was a gallant Nord, if nothing else. We were exploring a cave to the northwest. A large, desolate space rumored to be inhabited by necromancers. We entered the main chamber, which was hollow, save for the long fangs of rock that jutted from the ceiling. It was in the shadow of these fangs that the spiders lived, and from there they descended. We stood back to back.
So it wasn't even necromancers, spiders took him out.
Shrouded in ice, mine cloaked in fire. I wanted to set them aflame, to oblivion with soul traps. A waste of magicka and time, but Einar saw fit to waste both.
Greed slays more mortals than spiders.
Indeed. It was his soul trap that set them upon us. At one point I couldn't distinguish the live ones from the corpses, so I burned them all. We had managed to clear the path to the exit, however, and were just about to escape when a spider the size of the moon dropped from the ceiling.
Oh, a giant frostbite one?
At this point, Einar and I were both out of magicka, and we each had one stamina potion left. Of course, mine was technically a wine bottle. It was an old vintage from the wineries of the Isle that I was saving until death.
Well, up next.
Einar asked me if I wanted to trade.
This got into a good story.
I wouldn't have much use for it, seeing as I was going to live a long, healthy life. That old romantic. He was sacrificing himself so I might escape. I could never say no to that man. He drank the wine, wiped his lips, and showed me his teeth one last time. They were stained and red, but I've never seen a smile so bright. Then he pulled out his dagger and drew the ugly beast's attention while I ran for the exit.
How big were the crawlers? Or where is this cave?
Like I said, somewhere northeast of here.
She said
It
northwest.
had one of those typical Nord names like Icewind Gulch or something like that.
How big were the crawlers?
Big as saber cats, but those aren't the scary ones. It's the little ones that make me cast my flame cloak. The ones that crawl up your robe.
There's another woman just tuning in.
Fine, fine.
Oh, well, that
Away with you.
That appears to be all the... Wow, there are loads of new ones. I guess calling in and, you know, learning a bit here and there isn't too bad. Let's get out.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cal. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Well, they all sound like cheery people. A veteran?
They say that he was
Yes?
Just a veteran. Cool. Ah, there's the lovely tree. That's where we can go up to the companions. Nice shrine of Talos as well. That is cool. Oh wow. Crazy good. I love the amount of NPCs. It really brings a bit of life to the place. Alright, time to go into the old Dragon's Reach. Knock knock, I'm here. Wow.
Well, there's no telling what it means.
This is awesome.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Elgin, or G'dur sent me.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give this message directly to the Jarl.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, go you back there.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
A dragon destroyed Helgen. G'dur is afraid Riverwood is next. Girder,
Owns
sorry.
the lumber
G'dur.
mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head. I was there.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns.
I mean, what is if you... The Whiterun guards are beasts, but what are they really going to do against them?
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
I mean, we've already done Bleak's Fall Barrow, so I think that should be easy.
Let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Oh, hello, Horomir. He's still here. Don't worry. Oh my goodness, it's... Ooh. This is some fancy lighting.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Fair enough. What does that have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls.
So since I've got this,
a dragon stone.
Wonder what the dialogue's like.
A map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
You mean this old one? Give the dragon stone to Farengar?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes they are forced on me.
I got you. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
No worries. Let's save the game because I had a little crash here last time.
Farengar.
Oh. There's Irileth. What's she want?
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Yeah, it says the Jarl is up here. What's happening? Oh, there's a little map.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you...
Let's get a torch up.
About the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster them in the main gate.
Oh, good. Let's get this out.
Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again.
No worries.
I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience
Boromir's ready to
than
go.
anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much...
Steel boots of lifting? Haha, gym boots. Yes! Carry weight! Yes! How much better than that? Oh, the two-handed attacks! Yeah, that'll be better than the alchemy one. Look at this! We are rolling in it. Once I upgrade all this, our armor rating will be over 100. I literally got them boots of extra carry weight, and the game crashed. So now I got an iron helmet of alteration. Not even the normal one. No, I got like the goat horned one. It's the way these things go. Oh well.
I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
Let's hear the rest of this.
As you command.
I keep using the
One
torch
last
here and
thing,
it
Eric.
messes things up.
This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Okay, let's go meet her at the front gate. After I speak to Avenici, or whatever your man's called. Where is he? Where is your man? No, it's not the dungeon I'm looking. It's her. He said he was going to his quarters. Bah. We will find him. We will use this to find him. Anyway, Western Watchtower waits. Dragon slaying is what I want to do. What time is it? Like 12 AM? Nah, we will wait. That's probably why it's so dark, because it's dark outside. Does it make a difference? I wonder if we wait till the daytime, what it does to the interior. No. Actually does make the interior a wee bit brighter. Class. Okay. And this is the kind of weather for dragon slaying. Not right. Also, we didn't see too much of Whiterun in the day. And we can get a good look around. Are you a worshipper of Talos?
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
What can you tell me about him?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. Immortal
Brilliant.
life. Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Why was worship outlawed for Talos?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward.
Oh, they lost to the
That's
Altmeri
right.
Dominion.
I said
I
coward.
think.
Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Altmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy.
Did they like whisper that bit?
True son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Well, he's dedicated, I gotta give him that.
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise.
Yeah, well, this unworthy servant here is gonna get the blessing so that I can...
Enlightenment! We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our own corruption.
Everyone just chilling. Not like there's a dragon nearby. Not like I'm gonna go slay him. Oh, I think that's a statue of Jaeger something.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now.
Nice.
So you're willing to starve? No, please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. 10 septims tomorrow,
Serious?
baby Battleborn. I'm gonna bloody your nose and
Or you can keep your wife.
What are you looking at? It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
What's a kid do for fun around here?
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
Fair enough. Okay, I thought I could maybe help
Until
out with
next
that there. Well, like, stand up for yourself, son.
Boys,
I like
girls, dogs,
tapped her in the head there.
there's nobody I won't fight.
Well, she's tenacious, I'll give her that. Up we go. Right, let's, I'm gonna wait just to get some better weather. Brilliant! That may have took slightly longer than I thought it would, but don't worry. It's only like 4 days later. I'm sure the dragon's still about. I best save this, because, you know, that took a while. Let's get going. Oh boy, we get to fight a dragon. Hormir is... Oh, I jumped down. I'm sure he's probably catching him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. It's all good. Raging that I lost them special bits of extra carry weight. Ooh, butterfly. A Calicor Kulma something. Oh man, this place looks wrecked.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like we've been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
No
Spread out
worries.
and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. We'd better find out what's happened. Kynareth, save us. Here he comes again.
Oh my god, the size of him. Wait, what? Oh. That is so cool. Oh, there's only one thing for this. Hello, foul beast! Prepare to be Yeah, Milner. Mir Milner. Mil Come on, look at his face. I've really messed it up. Let's get some. I'm coming. Don't you worry. I'm just very slow. Way. Well, someone just tried to barbecue me. Any potions? Maybe some fire resistance? I'll take that. Resist fire. No, all resist frost. Right, okay. Fortify that. Well, you're doomed now, because I'm here. Schmack!
No!
He knew me! Aren't you an ugly son of a gun? Oh! Lovely. Skills. Gold. I'd run guard armor. I take all of this.
The name's Hjormir, and I'm just the man for the job.
How you faring?
You forget. I've been on thousands of adventures before. This is nothing. I've defeated the most celebrated warriors in all of Skyrim. Bested Daedric princes against seemingly insurmountable odds.
He does crack me up.
Not even my mother worries about my safety anymore. Although, she does manage to pester me in other ways. She keeps sending me letters, via courier, asking about my love life. She doesn't realize we heroes are married to adventure. Am I right?
Actually, you can find both.
Really? I don't think so. I played out the scenario in my head, and devoting half your time almost always makes you half a hero.
Okay, well, I need you to hold something.
Not a problem. Like I said, just think of me as a two-legged pack mule, with a bit more charm.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. That is exactly how you're being treated. Oh my goodness, we have given him quite a bit. It'd be a shame if we just give him more. Oh, we put that on. That'll do for now.
Right
I
behind
can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you... talking about?
That's my grandfather
Yeah!
used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill
They all
dragons
sound like the
and steal
same
their
voice
power.
actor.
You must be one.
It's like the Spider-Man meme right now.
Being awfully quiet. Come on, Earleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them, but I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norn.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then. I'm glad you're on our side.
Nice. Well, that was a good conclusion.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Let them know what happened here today. Let's save that up. Hey. That means we get to read something. Let's see what I haven't read. Beware of necromancers. Attention adventurers, it come to the attention of the Jarl that many travellers are using Brittleshin Pass to move from Falkreath to Whiterun. The area is a notorious haven for necromancers, and it's advisable you stick to the main road when travelling. Oh, there's like loads of bounties. What's Fendal's letter even say? My dearest Camilla, I yearn to have you as my own, washing my linens and my fine blonde hair, and to cook my dinner by the stove and tend to the house while I wander. Yours truly, Sven. The Nordic Tailoring Guide. Okay. It has been said that Frisa, the Wide's one true love, was not her husband, the hard-working farmer. Fjordrod was but a pie she regularly baked. A pie of such taste that it was whispered about beneath the eaves of many a hall. Frisa, I will go with that, took its recipe with her to her grave. Alas, this humble historian was but a sparkle in his parents' eyes when such a pie was being frequently devoured in the villages of Eastmarch. So I cannot attest to its culinary splendour. However, after many years spent amongst the dust of aging libraries, I can reveal what Frisa's special ingredient may have been. The Jazbay grape, a tiny fruit that, after being consumed in such quantities, along with endless portions of pastry, added somewhat to the largeness of the esteemed tailor. By the end, her width was proportionate to her fame. It has been said that both her girth and her tailoring were a sight to behold. This following work is meant to serve as a brief history of the woman, the myth of cloaks, capes, and Jazbay grapes. The appendices will include a small compilation of the Wide's tailoring guides to assist any endeavours, any novice tailors looking to pursue a craft. If you wish to prepare and create any cloaks or capes of quality, be sure to keep this tome around. What follows is a occasionally amusing, but mostly wild-winded, ranting account of Fraser's life and achievements. At the back, however, you may find guides on tailoring of simple cloaks and capes to suit the harsh conditions of Skyrim. Nice. Right, so, what did I pick up that I didn't read, just so I have in the back of my head? So we'll definitely purchase that house, because I want to put a lot of these away, especially the ones that I haven't read, like the Paper Mirror or the Firmament, or the Hope of the Redoran. We didn't read it. And the Cake and the Diamond. There's quite a few I didn't read. We'll use that to learn clairvoyance, though. Haven't read you. Resist Frost Potion, Silverside Perch, and Frost Salts. Okay, well, I've read that. That's easy. Missing Merchant. By order of Ulfric Stormcloak. To all the able-bodied men and women of Skyrim, a merchant by the name of Gunther Frostfoot has gone missing. He was last seen in the area near Trader's Post. I know where that is. It's like out towards Windhelm Riften direction. Any assistance in this matter will be appreciated. Yorleaf. Ladder from Shogar's Grobut. Read the ladder and eliminate the bandits in Lost Knife hideout. To all capable warriors, a group of bandits have stolen something of great value to my family's kingdom, the headsman's cleaver, and fled to Skyrim like cowards. We believe there are remnant members of the Green Cap bandits who have been a thorn in the Queen's side from the day she was born. Our sources tell us they're holed up in Lost Knife hideout, and as the Queen's strongest knight, I've been tasked with retrieving it. However, if I don't survive, I ask that you eliminate these bandits in her name. The Queen will gladly bestow the cleaver to the one who vanquishes her oldest enemy, Shogar's Grobatul. Lovely. Okay, I've read a few of them. Discovered the Watchtower. I must go to the top of it. There may be treasure afoot. I like chatting to NPCs. I like fighting. I like exploring around Skyrim. And I like the reading. I must admit, I'm really enjoying the sort of combination. For myself, I hope it comes across as good viewing experience. I wouldn't know. But I'd imagine so. Amazing all the fire, all that very flammable stuff survived. Ah, beautiful Whiterun. Damn. I remember playing Skyrim for the first time being like, see all those mountains? You can go climb them. Okay, there's a fortress over there. I think it's run by bandits though. Oi. Let's kind of try and avoid the whole damn part.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not, that's good enough for me.
I don't know what this is. Ruined house? Looks like a ruined house. Hello, ruined house. What stories do you hold? Destroyed house. Oh. Yeah, some unmarked locations appear to be added in this mod pack. Or in the anniversary edition. I don't know which. Either way, I was hoping for a cellar or something. No, nothing. Just literally destroyed house. Well, you can sleep. I mean, I suppose if you were needing a bed for the night, it's not the worst place to come across. Hello, fox. They say that foxes always lead you to treasure in Skyrim. If you follow them. I don't know about this one. This one might be broke. Fox.treasurehunter.exe is broke. Imagine he did lead me to something. Imagine we're just running around circles. Either way, he's zipping and zapping around. Maybe he knows something I don't. I've committed quite a bit to following him, so... I'm here, Fox. Keep going. Come on. Maybe they don't follow you to treasure. Maybe they just kind of run about. Maybe they're like programmed to go to a chest. Alright, boy. Come on. Where are we going? Imagine this is actually a NPC fox added by the mod pack, and they no longer lead you to treasure. They actually just run around like they should do. That would be the real funny part of this. You know, there's moments like this where you're like, how much commitment do you want to give to following an NPC animal around? Stop going, like. Faramir is nowhere to be found, so there's that. Alright, Fox, I'm still following you. Like you're starting to go up here towards the cliff, so I don't know. You have me curious. I will follow you. The audience want adventure. I'm here. And I'll be gobsmacked if you actually bring me to something useful. Ow! Oh, bring me to this. Speeder. Wow. You little miscreant. If I lost that fox because of you. Oh no. No, 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 no. Where's that fox? There it is. Get you back here. I swear you're doing a circle on me. You're doing circles! No, he's just running me around. He's doing me real dirty here. Oh, the sneaky bugger. Where'd he actually go? Fox? Let it be known that Tom followed a fox for about 5 minutes and found nothing. Doran's retreat. We'll report back to the Jarl. Oh, that's a bit strange. Why is it not letting me go straight to... It's not letting me go straight to Dragon's Reach. Bit strange. Nevertheless, we will accept this. And march our way up. Well, I guess that's why you weren't to do that.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Need something?
Okay, none of you want to talk to me, that's fine. So I heard a dragon shout. Or was that the Greybeards, like, summoning me? Is that what that was? Oh, the lightning here is so much better now.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Anything you need from me?
Of course. It's all in this note.
You heard
the Jarl
something.
is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
I have a sword for your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
I actually can't afford a house. I don't remember being that expensive. Why is it called Dragon's Reach?
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye.
One-Eye?
Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
Cool. Tell me about the city's districts.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Fair enough. What about the history of the city?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share.
Look at the Jarl in the
history
background,
of
just like, is he
Whiterun
still
begins
talking
with
about this?
Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorrvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
It is a very nice city. I'd like to purchase a house.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
Can't afford that right now.
Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds.
No speech, no nothing, just 5,000 smackaroonies. I have 2,600.
Dragon's Reach. We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
It was. But we killed the dragon. Well, the watchtower was destroyed.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Ah, that's why they shouted. The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in Centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may
I
be,
tried applying
I
for
don't see
part-time
any
work at
signs
one
of
the
him being
Dragonborn
this...
farms.
What?
I figured
Dragonborn?
they must pay well.
Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very
7,000 steps.
Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
Hey!
It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Right, Mom.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was a little busy fending off a goblin horde. Did you need something? Sure
You've
thing.
been so
Take whatever you
enjoyable.
need.
We'll probably swap over to Lydia for like the likes of the next episode. But don't worry, we're not done just yet. Though I would like to offload quite a lot of these things.
Your wish is my command.
So, oh, the whole like too
We
much
heading
stuff.
out?
Yeah, trade.
Right. Let's trade. That's what you said, right? You wanted to trade?
Oh no. The Axe of Whiterun. It's not bad. He's actually gonna put that on. Hey, fair enough, dude.
Right behind you.
Wait, what?
The name's Hjormir, and I'm just the man for the job. What is it? Need something cooked, polished, lectured? Take your time. Take your time.
Right behind you.
Yes?
Sure thing. Take whatever you need.
He's carrying so much. Does he have unlimited carry weight? I don't know, but we'll definitely test it out here.
Your wish is my command.
A sweet roll. And a treat. And some bread. And a treat. And some wine. And another treat. I won't steal anything, but I will take the silver goblet. It allowed me to.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Oh my goodness. Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions. Sadly,
Have you ever
no.
encountered
My
dragons?
work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? I don't
What's it
know
mean to be
much.
Dragonborn?
Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
What do you know about shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
And what have you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Okay. He has a lot. Nice. Nice. Undead up to level 6 Flea. Sunfire. Strangulation. A few other ones. Soul Trap. I'll need to remember to get that one. Reanimate a powerful dead body. I'll take that. Necromantic healing. You can go full necromancer, heal your own dudes. Conjure an undying ghost. A skeleton. A skeleton marksman. A hunting spirit, flame intronarch, a familiar. I'll take a skeleton minion. That sounds cool. Wow, I was meant to sell him stuff and I ended up spending loads of gold. Yeah, Amulet of Tallow. That doesn't weigh that much. That worth 10. Yeah. Scroll of Fireballs, maybe? Nah, that'll be cool to use at some point. Nah. You don't want to buy any of my stuff.
You know, we've come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities.
Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching.
I thought he
Try your luck
could
at
teach.
The College of Winterhold.
Oh. Are you the only wizard?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver them.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Oh, he's a cheeky bastard. Anyway, do you enchant? How do you enchant them?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Sounded like a Khajiit at the end there.
Your mind is the best weapon you have.
Okay, the Axe of Whiterun we could disassemble. And the Iron Gauntlets. But the Iron Hand Gauntlets are unique,
Whiterun,
so I don't really want to do
home
that.
of the Bannered Mare. I
So-
wonder which bat
I'll just do this.
flies.
We'll do this.
I guess maybe all of them. But someday, mine will be the only one worth flying.
Fortify Alchemy and Frost Damage. We learned a few there. That's okay. Probably, obviously, destroyed the items. There was like a give and take to that one. Where's Lydia?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane. What does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
What does a Harshcall do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Okay. Follow me.
Lead the way.
Why does that work then? Do I get 2 minions? I have an army now? We'll probably swap out Horomir, but I'll keep the 2 of them just running about for now. 5,000 gold! 1,000 gold! Can you believe that, Lydia and Horomir? 5,000! Like, maybe like 2,000? I mean, isn't like 2 or 3,000 caps in Fallout for a thing in Diamond City? You could imagine them being like, what's Diamond City? It's like, you don't worry about it, it's far away.
If I find out it's one of your kin, I'll see the culprit rot in prison. I'm surprised you had the wits to notice, Alfred. What with your nose buried so far up the Emperor's backside? You won't be laughing when the Thalmor come to root out Stormcloak's sympathizers. I've already put in a claim to the land and property you'll forfeit when you're found to be a collaborator. I'll remember that when the Stormcloaks liberate the city. No amount of money will protect you then, Battleborn.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Alfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
What was that about? Oh, let me just save the game before we lose any progress there.
Watch yourself. I'm as much a Nord as the next man.
What was that about?
One more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ah!
Tell me about Clan Battleborn.
Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations.
Is it now?
For Clan Battleborn, they cry in the mead halls. First into the fray, and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will.
Fair enough. What about Clan Greymane?
Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that, but it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance.
Fair enough. Why the feud, though?
Money, you laggard. What
really?
else?
Is that really what
It
this comes
always
down to?
Down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. What have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us.
I always sided with Battleborn now, but I realised they were kind of dicks. But sure, it is what it is. Anyways, in the next episode, who knows what's going to happen? I always love to get predictions. But in this case, I have no idea. So, our little ragtag team of people will go and adventure and see what we can find. See you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.